Hey guys, welcome back. The voiceover continues. Now for this video, I have this Japanese-made MS-Optical 1.1. Alright, let me say one thing. I don't care how expensive the lens is or how sweet the bokeh is. Why in the world would anyone want to use a lens wide open at, say for example, f0.95 or f1.1? Unless you have a very specific task requiring a very shallow depth of field. But I don't think that happens a lot, does it? What is the reason why we've got these lenses? Well, I've got this lens because of the f1.1, not because I've seen the image quality rendered by this lens. For some stupid reason, I managed to associate a large aperture value with quality. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is a bad lens. As a matter of fact, it's not too bad. It's not a premium lens. At the same time, it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. I find it very difficult to shoot, to use this lens at wide open. It's really not the lens's fault, but my eyes are going. I'm not exactly young anymore. Just out of curiosity, do you guys stop down or do you guys shoot at wide open? Well, personally, I find it extremely difficult to shoot at wide open. For street, that is. I hate the lens cap and the lens hood. I mean, it takes a bit of time to unscrew them and at the same time screwing them back on. And this lens will need a bit of calibration because I cannot seem to focus at infinity on both the Leica SL as well as this monochrome. Image quality wise, what can I say? I mean, it's sharp enough when it is in focus. Duh. And wide open, it glows too much, way too much. The largest aperture value I would go is f2. You know, it's quite amazing the reviewers be able to talk about a lens for like 5-10 minutes. It's truly amazing, something that I could never do. I just don't have the patience to talk about the same thing for the whole 5-10 minutes. So guys, do not consider this video to be a review because our evil intention is to I'm here to sell you guys the camera straps. You know, our camera straps. Hello, hi, anyone out there? Hi. Put all the BS aside, it's up to me. I said I don't get anything. Whatever camera you have right now, it's good enough. But the sad reality is, I don't even believe that myself. Heck, I want to buy more lenses and more cameras. I mean, buying a camera or a lens is part of the joy of photography. Now that I've finished making video about this MS-Optical, I am gonna put this lens away. Won't touch it until maybe the next full moon. Now, if you guys been paying attention to the video, you notice there are quite a lot of motion blur in this. I did so intentionally because it's sort of like my effort to do something different. You know, I try to avoid doing the same old thing, you know, for every video. It just, you know, it gets boring. We've been taking a lot of images as well as videos, especially now that I'm trying to jumpstart another YouTube channel for the Shutout Alliance. That new channel is going to be in, well, mostly in Cantonese. I behave more like an arrogant bastard over at the channel with quite a lot of sarcasm. Maybe I have a split personality, yeah, I don't know. And I am also responsible for updating the Instagram account. Don't worry, you won't see any of our straps over there. Just cameras and plenty of photos. I will put the links below, so if you guys have time, go and check them out. So guys, what do you think about this MS-Optical 1.1? You have seen the still shot sample as well as the video taken by this lens. And if you don't like the samples you see, don't blame the lens. Blame the guy behind the camera, and that would be me. I honestly do not believe there are bad lenses or bad cameras. The point is, if I were in the market to buy a new lens, I would expect to see a lot of samples, video as well as digital still shots. And that's how I could relate to the lens and decide whether I want one for the heck of it or I need one. What do you guys think? Do you guys have any lens that you want or need? Any camera that you want or need? If money is not an issue, what would you get? Me, I would very much like to get a red camera, load it up with an engineer's cinema lens, mount the camera without strap, and just leave it aside in the studio, you know, sort of like a decoration. I mean, I will continue to use the Panasonic GH4. So you see there's a difference between I need versus I want for the heck of it. And so far we are still very happy with the GH4. As a matter of fact, we did make a video about this MS-Optical with the GH4 3 years ago. So again, I'll put the link below. Make sure to go and check it out. And if possible, press like for that video because it's been sitting there stagnant for the past 3 years. It feels pretty sad. Well, that's it for this week. I will see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.